Hello. Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. Been trying to get my life together today. But I'm happy I made it. How are everybody doing? Ooh, I feel like, sorry, I'm trying to move some stuff. I'm trying to get this light together with this baskets. What is this? Don't know what that is. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Welcome today. Good morning, good afternoon, night, whatever y'all want to call it. Hello, Tina. How are you doing? Hey, Mika. How are you doing today? I hope they're all having a good day. It is nice and overcast here today, but not raining. So I am no complaining about that. Hello, Armand. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm doing good. I had to take care of some stuff, but I made it. That's all that matters, okay? I wanted to get some reading done today because I feel like I've been slacking and I got a few things that I want to do, and I just got too many things on the docket here. I don't know if these nails. I don't know about this one. Life sucks today. So, I'm sorry to hear that. Why does life suck? Do you want to share? And I'm all about the hot chocolate, so go right ahead. Nothing wrong with that. Good morning. Hi, Kiana. How you doing? Welcome. I see your daughter is out there slaying in the dance world. Ain't mad at that. Is she looking cute to boot? Hitting all her moves. Okay. I know you had a good time, right? I think that's always a good time. Do y'all get together and have a little mom's day after all that chaos? Hi, Kimberly. How you doing? Oh, that's hot. That's a bit hot. Just got my tea here, y'all. Chilling at home, completing assignments, and enjoying snacks. How's the weather over there? With nothing wrong with that. Knock them out, and get some food in the process. Weather is okay. It's overcast, but it's sunny. It's a bit, I think it's in the 50s. So, 50, 60, I don't know. But it's pretty warm. I was outside earlier dealing with some yard stuff. But it was fine. I'm glad you're getting your assignments done. Not to be a downer, but I have skincare. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Is that something new? Oh, I'm sorry. I know that is not fun. Are you getting some treatments? Learned that today. I'm sorry to hear you. My father-in-law went through that. He had it in, where did he have it? Somewhere on his face somewhere. So, and they had to cut some stuff out. So, okay. Well, I hope that we can provide some sort of positivity for you, and you're able to get the care that you need, because I know medical stuff is not fun. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow, so I understand that. Yesterday got a feeling. Oh, you taking care of your teeth. I remember that. Okay. I hope that went well too. We all got some medical stuff going on, y'all. You know what? I always say this. Medical stuff sucks, but it's best to know about something that you can make a decision about what to do about it than not know about it and it be something that starts to rule your life. So I think if you think about it maybe in respects like that, maybe it'll help you out a little bit. Oh, there's some more light. Sorry, I had to get some light here. But yeah, it's better to know about it than not know about it. And that way you can figure out what you want to do or not do, which does sound not good, but have a list of every tooth that needs work, and I'm happy to check them off. Check. Yes, she's doing well. Oh, that's good. Oh, sorry if I'm slurping, y'all. Excuse me. That's good. Overcast here. Oh, nobody's having good weather, huh? What will you be reading today? What are you reading today? I am reading Tender of the Flesh. Or Tender is the Flesh. What are y'all reading today? We're going to be doing some reading, y'all. I'm determined. I'm about, I don't know. What am I? Oh my God, my eyes, y'all. Am I a little less than halfway through this book, but I'm determined to finish this book today, hopefully on sprints. It depends on how much I procrastinate and my mind wanders. or later today, but it is going down today. Okay, so we're not going to be lollygagging. I'm going to be here till about, it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 2 o'clock, 3 solid hours. I want to do 3 45-minute sprints. So we're not going to be talking too long, which, speaking of, while I'm talking here, let me go ahead and pull up this timer here, because today is a busy day and I got work in the coming days, and I have these read-alongs that I've participated in. Either way, I got a lot on my plate, so I need to make sure I get things done. What is this? I don't know what booktube's on. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up a timer here while we're talking here. I see. During the day. Yeah, we're wishing you good vibes. Okay. I know that is not easy. Medical stuff is always not. That's true. That's true. That is true. It's better to know. I mean, sometimes people choose not to do anything about stuff, but it's best to know what you're getting yourself into than to have it blindside you. I hate being blindsided by medical issues. Ugh, it's just the worst, but that's the life stuff we deal with. Pause that. Sorry, I got my timer here. Okay. Hello, Nell. How you doing? Be back to meeting. Oh, the dreaded meetings. Don't you love it? Bring a book, right? Well, thank you very much for coming, Miss Nell. Thank you very much. Reading The Undead Truth. Oh, I read that last year. How are you enjoying The Undead Truth of Us? Currently reading through a list of books to pick one that will fit the current prompts of. Oh, we have some prompts now? Okay, I have not checked. I've been trying to keep track of the Escape the Readathon because I'm also participating in that. But I didn't know there was any new prompts. Which team are you on? I'm on the party, yes. And we should be. I don't think we had any new prompts come up, but I could be wrong overnight. I got to finish this book so I can submit it. Sorry, I'm trying to clean my glasses here. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah, there we go, y'all. Shed some lights on the situation. Okay, I'm going to keep my head down here a little bit so I'm not seeing this in there, okay? So in case y'all wondering what I'm doing, that's for you. Oops, sorry. I'm reading The Ghost and Mr. Muir by Krista Davis. Oh, Krista Davis. I've heard that. I read Seven Swans of Shooting by her over the holidays. How far are you into Tender is the Flesh? I am about a little bit less than halfway. I'm enjoying it. I saw that you were reading it on your blog, girl. Or I guess you finished it. It is interesting. It started first page. I was like, oh, I didn't want to put it down. I did not want to put it down. I mean, it's not like it's a lot happening, but it's just a lot of info, and I'm here for that. I'm disgusted a bit and pissed, but I'm still like, what's going to happen? So I'm reading it. I'm enjoying it. Hey, we're partiers. Okay, I need to check those Discord prompts though. I'm trying not to get stuck in the Discord. Social media has been wasting my time lately. I enjoy it, but it's a time and a place. So I'm trying to balance that time and a place. And I'm also potentially trying to change up my channel a little bit, get a little creative. Check out my shorts, y'all. I'm going to definitely be doing some more of those. I think they're fun. I have a lot of crazy ideas in my head, and I did not realize there was a platform for them until I looked at TikTok. And now, you know what? It's about to go down. Having a reading slump. Oh, that sucks. My TBR is now over 2,000 books. Having my sick farewell this month, and I'll be reading again. Oh, college farewell. Okay, well, congratulations on almost being done. Education is important, I tell you that. And 2,000 books, you better get on it. That's a lot. 20 pages in and having DNFs. If it is that simple, then hey, keep at it, okay? But I'm a little scared. It's not as bad as I expected it to be, but I'm like half done. So we'll see what happens. But it's just a lot of info thus far. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what's up with the plant protein and why that's wasn't good enough, but whatever. Convinced everyone gets prompts at the same time. Might be. Okay, I need to go take a look, but I'm definitely going to be reading this continuing tender as the flesh. So maybe it'll fit a prompt. We'll see. Does that have the girl yet? Yeah. I don't know what's happening. She's in the barn. That's all I know. It just happened. Taking a day off to decompress after attending my grandma's funeral. Oh, I know you were saying you had a death in the family. Decompress. I know that is a lot, y'all. I know we're going through some things in the chats. Okay, y'all. I want y'all to know that we're here for y'all. So you want to detox? I'm always on IG. If you need a little message, I can send you a meme or something, Guys already know I wasn't a fan. That's no secret. It wasn't that bad. It was not that bad. I'm reading it. We shall see. But yeah, it's a lot to take in this particular book. Okay. But it goes quick. This book is not that thick. Okay. But yeah, Nils like, not for me. Tender the flesh should fit one of the prompts, not saying why I don't want to spoil. Okay. I'm going to go take a look at it. Okay. I'll just come from garden and it's so muggy. Glad to be joined. Thank you, Jessica, for coming by. Yes, it is a bit muggy outside, I will say, but it is still a nice day. It's no rain. I will take no rain and no snow and not freezing. So I'm okay with that. I'm going to get this timer together, y'all, because I'm not playing around. I've been trying not to be playing around so much on these Tuesday sprints, trying to get some stuff done. Like I said, we're going to get out of here around 2, hopefully 3 45-minute sprints, and then we're on time, okay? Execution was terrible. Okay. Well, I don't know. We shall see. I mean, thus far, we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, I feel like it's about halfway through and we're just still getting a lot of information. So I feel like it's almost like an essay of kind of the world. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to talk too much about it. I've been wanting to read this book for quite a long time because people keep talking about it. Tender is the flesh, because I totally agree. Oh, okay. Well, what I'm going to do is finish this book, and I'm going to go back and take a look at Nell's video so I can make sure I remember all the little details about what the issue was. But I remember it wasn't your main cup of tea, okay? I'm good. Long ride to get there and back, plus my introvert self was a little overloaded. Yes, long ride. How long? Jessica, yes. Oh, see, people are agreeing. Okay, well, I'm almost done. I love both the hate and kind of loved it until we got to part 2. Whew. Is it considered a part 1 and a part 2? So I don't know. Oh, it does say 1. Okay, well, I'm still in part 1. So you said love the heads or part 2. Okay, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I know. Well, I think she's talking about, yeah. See, I said the same thing, right? In the book, it said, I don't know if you see it, it says 1. So I'm assuming part 2 is further. Hold up. Did I just see that? No. There has to be a part 2. I just saw a 6 somewhere. Oh, yeah, I think. Okay, yeah. And I just saw it. 2 right there. Okay, don't worry. It's not another book. So I am. Ooh, how far am I? I don't know. 99. And then. Okay, so I'm about 25 pages from part 2. Okay. Don't forget to boop the luck. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Just a couple hours there. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a lot of heaviness when you're driving, to think about that, and then you have to drive. Being part 2 in the book. Exactly. That's what I thought. Talking about 1 and 2 separation. Okay. I'm trying not to do any spoilers here. And I still got these nails. I don't think I'm going to be doing nails. All right, whatever. I'm going to leave that there. I want to read. All right, y'all. So let's get to some reading. I'm trying not to play around here. I be playing around too much. And I don't want to be doing that today. I want to get some reading done. Where we got this going on? I got this. I'm reading The Lives of Puppets. Why have I heard that before? Are you enjoying it? All right, y'all. Let's get to some reading. I can't wait to hit you part two because you know you're going. Well, I'm really going to finish it no matter what. So I'm hoping I like it. A Master of Digital. Ooh, I have heard of that. Isn't that a fantasy? All y'all, put y'all books in the chat if y'all haven't already. Thus far, you'll have some interesting eclectic mix. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, y'all. Happy reading. Blam.
Can't go.
Collapse or
Hello.
on the field or during activity.
Hello. Hold up a second, y'all. Sorry, I was trying to get a little webinar thing for work going on and I couldn't figure out how to mute this guy. He just kept talking. Anyway, so how is your reading? I don't know why they keep putting this little this little ad right here on my timer, I don't know why they keep putting the poop ad. It's just, I mean, I wouldn't mind so much the ads if it was related to books. I mean, I mind regardless because it's messing up all of my timers, but at least this one's not during the timer because that's really annoying. But it's just really weird. Anyway, so how was y'all reading? I'm just trying to gear this thing up while I'm here because we're going to go into the next sprint sooner than later. Hold on, let me cue that up. Okay, let me stop that. Okay. Where am I in the chat? How far did y'all get into y'all books? I would like to say that I got further than I wanted or that got as far as I wanted, but I didn't because I was taking care of some text and some work stuff and looking at things. However, I did look at the Escape the Readathon prompts. So, yes, thank you very much for letting me know. Let's me see, where am I at? Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, so I'll just start here because this is where I'm at. Okay, yeah, Secret Life of Puppets. How are you liking that? Haven't got to part 2. I should have gotten there in the break, but I didn't read the whole time, so that's it. So you're reading Master of the Jinn. How is that? Are you liking it? TJ Klum. I have heard of that name. Have not read anything by. I'm a popular person. Anyway, during sprints. Hi, Kenny. How are you doing? Welcome to the fold. How is House of Leaves going? Are you going? Yes. How is that book? Okay. I've heard a few people actually talking about that book. So finished in reading. You might want to keep working. Hello, Amy. Hello, Horror Gardener. I love the name. Hello, all at work, but wanted to say hi. Well, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you. I hope work goes quickly because nobody wants to be there. Man. Okay. Don't ignore that's my text messages coming through, y'all. Hello, E. Harris. How are you doing? Hey, Erica. How are you doing today? Oh, all the party people. Hey, Bree. How are you doing? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. Hey, Ellen. Hola, amigo. How you doing? Hey. See y'all later. Okay, bye-bye. Hope to see you later, too. I'll be on sprints later. It took the whole sprint to pick a book. Dang, you got some options. I wanted to read one for the prompt. I feel few people are going to read for. I picked The Deep by River Solid. I have read that. It was pretty good. Definitely good. With Escape the Readathon, I get confused, though, when we talk about the prompts. So I know... I'm assuming we submit books for either prompt and only I guess I'm trying to figure out what determines whether or not we fulfilled the prompts. I'm sorry, we fulfilled the criteria to go into the next room. I'm assuming the organizers say, hey, like prompt 1 is going to be the one to have them go to the next room. So if we're submitting for prompt 2, and they don't care about that, then I guess when we hit the threshold for 1, is that why we open the door? I guess I don't get that part. It's kind of confusing. But you know what? We're going to be submitting up stuff. Keep going. 15% putting something together for your mother's day. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, you want to tell us what it is? Why the breeding descendants of African slave women tossed overboard, underwater society. Yes, it was definitely a unique perspective. I enjoyed The Deep. I really did. I enjoyed more the premise of The Deep. I think sometimes in the execution a little bit, I was a bit off at times, but I did enjoy The Deep. Another one that I really, really enjoyed though more was Skin of the Sea. Just absolutely amazing book. And there's a sequel, although I haven't read it. But yes, that's a good book. Stopped reading the appendix because the story told me to. There you go. There you go. Good luck with that book, Kenny. I'm gonna just say that. Spy Family. Ooh, I need to venture into that soon. Are you enjoying that, Mayama? And welcome, by the way. Signed into work. Gotta make some money. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Prompts is bogus. It's fake, but we don't know which one. Oh, okay. So that is okay. I was trying to make sure I interpret it right. I got to get my tea. I feel like I haven't had enough today. Yes. So that's what's good about if you submit books for both. It just depends on how many, books people are reading. So, but we're on to, what are we in? Got the second door. So that's room, hold up. Are we room 3 or room 2? We're moved to room 2. No, we're at the prompts. So we fulfill the prompts, then we'll go to book 3 or room 3. So, well, we're on our way. We're in the house. So there we go. Hopefully I finish this today and I'll submit it up. I think this one can go for a prompt too. We'll see. Bouquet of flowers. Oh, I bet you that's pretty. Awesome. Got some skills in the house. I like it, Tina. Go ahead, girl. I wasn't crocheting. I was hot gluing yarn to skewers to look like stems. Oh, you got a whole project going on. Okay. I like that idea. You have a creative bone. I like that. You should create a channel for that. People would be interested. That is really neat. Okay, so we're going to go to the next sprint while y'all are getting y'all creativity on. I want to know if Kenny's going to get through this House of Leaves books and how long it is going to take you to get through this book. We'll see how this volume goes. Oh, okay. Well, are you liking the whole Spy Family series, period? I haven't heard anybody say they did not like Spy Family. I know I looked it up at the library and there was definitely a lot of volumes that they had, but I don't think they have all of them. So maybe one day I'll venture into it. Okay, y'all. We are going to get to some reading. We got 2 more 45s left and I'm trying to get through on or around 2. So we're going to get at it, okay? So let me share this. It's already shared. And happy reading. See you in 45. Hello.
to clear
Didn't
out
realize it
some
was
fat.
so soon
Fiber helps
already.
with poop,
Hold on a
right?
sec, let me
Nope.
move
According
this.
to New York's top gut doctor, fiber just adds bulk and weight to poop. And that might sound like a good thing, but it's a lot like
Okay.
adding
Oh,
more cars to a traffic jam. Not to mention
and here we go
extra
with the
bulk.
poop commercial again. I don't know what about my channel says add in poop commercials. Y'all, the struggle is real with YouTube. Okay. So how did your reading go? Oh man, these allergies are getting to me. Let's see. I'm just looking at the chat here. I got some cocoa here, y'all. Trying to get my liquids on. It's sugar, but it's still liquid. Okay, so where am I at? All right, I'll just go right here. Okay, so Tina is crocheting a bouquet of flowers, which I think is really interesting, using some skewers to make some stems. That's pretty cool. It's okay so far. I'm seeing how this volume goes, talking about Spy Family. I'm excited about that one of these days. Group sounds interesting. Hello, eat, sleep, and read. All of the things I love to do. Add some travel in there, and we are good to go. I like you already. A good palate cleanser between books. I guess I can say I'm enjoying it for now. That's good. That's good. That's good. Hold up. Let me see what time it is, y'all. Oh, we are on track, y'all. It is 1:00. And we have one more sprint. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. I like being on track. I'm just waking up. Oh, just waking up. You are, well, hold up. You are 3 hours behind me. So, yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. You're just waking up. It is 10:00. So, no. If it's 1:00 here, 12, it's 9:00, right? Hold up. Let me do my math. 10, 11, 12. No, it's 10:00. 11, 12, 1. Yeah, 10:00. Okay, that's not bad time. I mean, preferably earlier. My goal is to try to wake up around 8, 8:30 most days if I don't work. Do I always make it? No, but that's my sweet spot. So I can get my workout in, and have a cup of tea before 10. I did it today, y'all. I know the dang poop ad. What the freak is going on? All over if you look at my timers that I put up there, they're all over them. All of these poop ads. I'm telling you, it's frustrating. It's just as weird. And it comes at the most inopportune time. I tell you that. I'm going to make some more timers. I like nature stuff, but yeah, totally ruined some of my ads or not ads, some of my timers. YouTube has put friggin' ads throughout them. You know, I talk about this all the time. I'm not a monetized channel at all. So all of these ads, I'm not getting paid for or nothing, and it's just ruined them for use. So this one I can still utilize, which is why I use it a lot. We'll see what happens. Is at the end. So hello, Adrienne. Very busy today. Ooh, get your busy on, girls. Sometimes you gotta work. Okay. I hope everything goes well. Hello, Shilandra. How you doing, pretty lady? Welcome to the fold. How are you? Are you reading? It's WB. On page 62 of the Wayward Children series by C.N. McGuire, Loving It. I've heard of that. I don't know that book, though. Is that a television show as well? For some reason, that sounds familiar on another medium besides books. Let me know. The deep so far, reading and listening at the same time. I wish they'd chosen the female narrator. See, when I read it, I did not have an audio component. And I wonder if I might have enjoyed, I mean, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but I enjoyed it probably more for the perspective it came from versus the perspective and the plot. But execution wise, I was a bit annoyed at times, but I really did enjoy the premise of it. I enjoyed Skin of the Deep better. It's kind of same, but not quite the same premise. But I don't know about the narrator choice, so can't speak for it at all. But I'm glad that you enjoyed throughout. About the descendants of African slave women and the main character is a woman. Why let it be told by a man? Oh, you know what? That is true. That is true. Yeah. What was the main character's name? Oh my gosh. I know the main premise that you have the one character that basically takes on all the suffering for the entire population except for one once a year, and it's a burden. Oh, I forgot. I know there's the Wanjanu is the species of people, but yes, that is a very powerful, interesting, informative book. I will tell you that. Have fun with that one. If it's to be said to have fun, but to, enjoy it for what it is. It's one of those you need to detox a little bit afterwards. It is 9 p.m. Okay. Okay. You got some time before you got to go to bed, Jim. Hopefully you get some good reading in. 7 p.m. Okay, y'all got time. Y'all got time. Still decent people hours, okay? Not a TV show, but I hope it becomes one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I keep hearing about the Wayward series, but have not delved into it. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Reading a French book by Blaise. Oh, I like that name. Is it Blaise or Blaise? Either one I like. Indala, author of The Belly of the Congo. Oh, I remember you talking about that. Finished reading Black Leopard, Red Wolf. Oh, Beyond Violent. I remember you were talking about that. How long did that book take you? Because I know it is a chore. It was a chunker, y'all. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I will delve back into Marlon James. His books are super long. I ain't gonna lie. His books are super long, and Book of Night Women was a trip. It was long, and it was very sensitive, and it was violent. That is what he is known for. So, Shalandra, watch out, okay? There is a book too. Are you going to get into that? And also, I guess he's known for what is it called? The History of Seven Killings. I guess I don't know if that's his first novel or if it is just his most famous, but that book is long too. So if you really want some violence, read that. But yeah, Alan turned me on to Marlon James with the buddy read, but I don't know. We're gonna have to do something else, Alan. Read somebody else. Excuse me. Excuse me. A school that helps the kids that come back from portal worlds, and also about these worlds. It's amazing and way more gruesome than expected. That's interesting. Okay. How many books are in that series? Her name, Yet To. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Yet To. It's been a while since I read it. Yes, Yet To. Working on my vlog for it because there are other aspects to that book. It's a lot. Yes, it is a lot. 50% Master of the Djinn by T. Jelly Clark. Peter Jelly Clark is, I read Ring Shout, really, really good. I'm concerned about how in depth. I like books to kind of be lighthearted at times, and Peter Jelly Clark kind of goes in. So is that one of those books that you gotta, I won't say have a lot of knowledge, but definitely is like really introspective. Steampunk set in Cairo around 1912 with various fantastic characters like the Djinns and Ifrits. Ooh, never heard of that. I know magical beings is what the Djinns are, right? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, yes, I will read the second one, Moon Witch and Seven Killer. Oh, you are in for a trip. Okay. I look forward to an entire, once you get everything done, you can kind of say, hey, I know all about Marlon James and do a whole vlog about him. That would be really cool. Killings on my TBR. Oh, okay. Deep dive. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Well, you will definitely know as much about Marlon James as Alan. Big Hard Books and Classics. Alan, Shalandria, Library Without Borders. This is your girl right here, Marlon James. He loves Marlon James. There's 8 now in the series, but at least 2 more are coming out. Okay. There we go. Well, it'll keep you busy, right? The Djinns are like genies. I'm a genie. Okay, don't let me do that. Okay, they're like genies. Okay. Yes, definitely have not. I've heard of that book, but I definitely have not looked it up. I may have to look it up and see what's going on. I like to kind of concentrate on certain authors at times and see what they offer. And I did enjoy Ring Shout. I didn't get all of the references, I will say, but I did enjoy it. So Miss Courtney sounds like an awesome guy. Exactly. You can be that Marlon James fan right there. Eat Sleep. I just read the first book, planning to read all the rest, such as an original idea and surprisingly deep. Ooh, okay. It's now is that considered YA or well, hold up. You said it was violent and stuff, right? So hold up, I'm going back here. So I'm looking for something. I wonder if that could be, I don't know, YA or middle grade. Black Leopard, Red Wolf, Marlon James is on my TBR shelf. There you go. I have not read any of those, but I know most people were saying that the first book was better than the second, but that's all subjective. So you read it and you figure it out, okay? I like all the nice big writing on it, though, on the cover. Story of the transgender kid who was kicked out of his world because they wanted a little girl. What? But got a little boy in the girl's body. What in the world is going on? Okay. The Wayward series there's a lot going on. What would you categorize that? I'm surprised. And okay. And here's another one. I'm gonna just go and say it, okay? Because I've been hearing all this stuff about book banning and stuff lately. Is that one of those things that are on the book bans list? I can just imagine if this is geared towards kids. Some folks out there talking about what is that? Women's for Liberty, talking about we don't want our kids exposed to it. I can just think of that as one of those type books. I'm not all for book banning. I'm just putting that out there, okay? Ring Shot was better but shorter. Yes, I like that it was short. It was very heavy topic, but I did enjoy it. And the audiobook, if you have not checked out Ring Shout, the audiobook is amazing. I 100% recommend that, hands down, okay? World building to Jen is amazing, but the plot is a little convoluted. Okay. Are you getting it, though? I read The Good Drums by Peter Jelly Clark, only book by him so far. Haven't read that either. I've only ventured into the one. Love the representation and everything else. Honestly, it's the full package. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay. I like a good representation. I think it's good to have books from many different perspectives because there's so many people in life. I think that's one of those things that when people talk about book banning, not to get all into that, because I am definitely not that girl with that in-depth conversation. But I think people don't take into account that there's folks that live a lot of different lives. Not everybody looks like you, not everybody has the same experiences. And people seeing themselves in books in some type of way and being exposed to certain materials can make a huge difference in their lives. People tend to be closed-minded of the ones that are looking to challenge books because it's not their perspective and assume that other people don't want to see that perspective. Whatever. I think it's adult fantasy, but I bet it would be banned if it was white. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get you on that one. I'm not sure what I would classify it as, but at the core, it's about kids who found magical worlds because they had no place to belong to anywhere else. But then they were forced to come back. Trash coming back. It's like going to another country and coming back to the United States. Trash. Anyway, so let me find this timer here, and we're going to go to our last sprint. Okay, let me see. Okay, y'all. Happy reading. Last sprint. Make it count. Make it count. Hello there. Sorry, I had to back it up a little bit. Go run to the bathroom real quick. So that was the last sprint. How did y'all reading go? I am still getting involved in this, and I'm so peeved I'm not done. If I wouldn't have been taking so many breaks, I would be done by now. I'm at page 160. So I got a little bit left. Let's see. Where am I at? All right, so we're talking about wayward children. Not sure to classify core kids who found magical worlds because they had no place to belong elsewhere, and then they had to come back, which sucked. I understand that. Book Talk is one on another YA controversy. Again, I just watched a video. What controversy is that? Let me know. Let me know. People seeing themselves in books is key, as you say. Banning usually don't read and can't afford their own books. Yeah, there's a few reasons for that. I get sometimes, I mean, not to get too in depth into it, but I get that some people believe that material may be a little bit sensitive for younger viewers, but I feel like banning books is definitely not the answer. I think having access is definitely great. If kids don't want to read something, or if you don't want your kid to read those things, then just don't pick it up. But I understand when people are saying, hey, my taxpayer dollars are going towards, like when it comes to things in school libraries, I understand challenges when it comes to certain things like that. I think people need to get involved. Restricting certain things to certain populations, I kind of understand, but just banning things altogether, like specifically queer books or books that have like certain racial depictions, seems to be the biggest things that folks have an issue with. Suppressing history because people don't want true history to be told. Things like that is just, I'm not on board with that. So, hey, Jim, Greg wants y'all to talk. Okay, Jim, make sure you contact Greg. Okay, there we go. I have these Marlon James books on my TBR. I still need to read Black Leopard again. Whew. Yeah, heaviness. Yes. There you go. Controversy, I don't think. Yeah, I want to know, what controversy is it? Let me know. I've recently kind of got into Book Talk and I actually like it. I want to do some more creative little things. So I'll be doing some more little things on my channel as well, maybe changing up some stuff, but more bookish content versus let's review some books. So let me know what I need to possibly look at. Someone complaining about authors should try to get the publishing industry to use NA more than YA. What is NA? Want to use NA more than YA? I don't know. Okay. Somebody's always trying to get the publishing industry to do something. Same thing with taking out original content in books. Somebody mentioned that on my last live, and I hadn't seen the information about that yet, about altering classics or books from their original form. And I actually saw some stuff about that recently. I'm like, huh? That's just dumb. But yeah, what is NA? Let me know. Or you probably already did. They keep marketing books as YA when it has smut in it. And then you get parents complaining about the books their kids are reading. It looks bad on authors. Yeah, that's true. I do think that books need to be marketed correctly for the receptivity to go down. I completely agree with that. Market it for adults. Say, hey, you know what? Maybe mature, younger folks would maybe be able to handle the material, but definitely need to be marketed well, because otherwise you do have a lot of controversy. However, I still think when it comes to controversy, there's always people that got to say something. So if you have a book that's marketed, let's say, I don't know, just for adults, but you have a lot of younger people picking it up, then all of a sudden it's still an issue too. We just don't want this on the shelves as smut. There's a time and a place for smut. There's people that want to read it, just like books on queerness, just like books on racial diversity. If that's not for you, then stay away from it. I mean, look at BookTube itself. Okay, BookTube does not have a very big Black population. I'll just say that. But you know what? What does that mean that we should be banned from this platform too? Anyway, I also find that books that people had an issue with before, and now they think that there's okay. So I don't know. It's weird. But what's the word NA? I just want to know what that means. Is that, I don't know. What does NA mean? Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. We're going to be coming on shortly. How are you handling? It's not, I enjoy, I'm assuming that we are talking about Tender as the Flesh. I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the difference between like part 1 and part 2 is. I mean, I feel like more, I wouldn't even say action, but the guy's more active in part 2. I don't know. Let me know. Made it to page 89. Okay, there you go. You keep it in there. Keep going. Halfway through Spy Family. I will finish today. Thanks for the sprints. Thank you very much for coming by. Much appreciated. Much appreciated it. Much appreciated. Thank y'all for coming by. I hope y'all definitely got some good reading done, okay? Because that's what I was trying to concentrate. We did 3 full sprints, and is it 2? It is 204. Pretty good. We're right in there. I mean, I consider that a success. Make sure y'all come back for next Tuesday, by the way, before y'all got off. Next Tuesday, I'll definitely be here on Thursday. Once again, I am working. So at Nell Diamond's channel, make sure you check her out. She will be having sprints at 5:30 on Thursday. I will definitely, once she post it, link it on my community tab, okay? Read some of the deep. Google author. I didn't know River Solomon's. Yes, I did not know that either until I finished the book. I kept seeing they, and I was like, huh? Yes. No, new adult. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. New adult. New adult. I like, I actually kind of like that. I'm trying to process that term, new adult. I get it, but a new adult is still an adult. Let them make up their own mind. But then I think you have the idea then of what do people consider a new adult? Because some folks consider an adult 17 in some sectors. Others consider 18. Others are like when they graduate high school, they're an adult. Some people are still, they really want to be picky. Hey, they're in college. I'm still paying their bills. So I dictate what they read. So are they really an adult? You get into a whole nother area. I like the term just adult. But new adult, I guess, kind of says a more mature teen, like 19, 18 is a more matured in the realm of teen. I'm gonna have to mill on that term, but I get where they're going with that. Hot take. I don't think they should edit books, do a retelling. I think retellings can go a long way instead of editing the original piece. I agree. Wholeheartedly. There's some adult passages in the Bible. I agree. Yes. And you don't necessarily have to be explicit in order to present mature material. I'll be there next Tuesday. Thank y'all for coming by. Much appreciated. Any book over 18 to 25, any book that is over 18, 25 years old, YA should be 12 to 17 years old. With the new America is, you think they would try their best not to mix up the two. YA, what is YA consider? YA is, I could have sworn I read somewhere that YA they said is up to 23. I know middle grade is what, like 8 to 12. What's YA? Tell me in the chat, y'all. What is YA officially considered? YA. $12 to 18. Young adult. That's an interesting. I'm milling over some of these categorizations. Because yes, I agree. A 12-year-old and a 17-year-old, I don't think could necessarily. I mean, anybody can read whatever. Because I was reading Danielle Steele and stuff when I was 12 on my mama's shelf, and I turned out okay. But huh, huh. Mm. Food for thought, y'all. Food for thought. Yes. There are some themes, yeah, I can see. But I think in the end, I'm going to say this, regardless of how we think, because it's all subjective, kids are going to pick up whatever they want. Not to mention with the internet, kids are looking up all sorts of stuff at young ages that they should not. Y'all see the internet. We're on the same internet. So we know what kids are picking up besides a book. I think there are worse things kids can pick up than a book. I think kids having objections to books are probably being led by their parents and what their parents' objections are. I think that in the end, you are a parent, and I understand you can't control everything your kid reads. Some parents don't even bother, but ultimately, you have a say, and you're in charge of your kid about what it is that they are or are not picking up, and you should be talking to them and discussing with them if they have issues with particular books. So things are out there, whether they're labeled. Yes, I think appropriate labeling should definitely, be discussed, but I also think that we need a bigger representation in this arena of who's discussing books. And I don't think that we have appropriate representation everywhere of who is discussing books and what not should be categorized as certain things in this whole challenging arena. And that to me where I have a line at. If you have a question about a book, I'm all for, hey, let's have the question and spark a discussion. But I don't think the decisions should be made when you don't have adequate representation of all parties in order to make that decision. I don't see why YA goes as young as 12. I think 12 years old is not young adults, are they? I agree. I completely agree. I agree. I don't think that should be. I think if I were to categorize in my head, see, we're about to go over. If I was to categorize in my head when I want to say a young adult, I would start a young adult at 16. That's just my opinion. When was the age that the library had teen reads? Yeah, that's true. Teen reads, I agree. But you know what? It depends on who's categorizing what a teen is. No. YA is 12 years old to 17 years old. And that is why we have parents trying to ban ACOTAR and parents on Amazon talking about they bought series for their 12-year-old. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I have not, just transparency, I have not read ACOTAR, but I know there's a lot of sexual and explicit things that I've heard. Let me know if I'm wrong. And yes, 12-year-old is a bit young. I haven't read it. I don't know how explicit those goes, but at the same time, I'm excited that you have kids trying to pick up a book that's 400, 500, 600 pages. I'm just excited about the idea that they have the wherewithal to actually sit and read for that long. So to me, that's amazing. But yes, I would say if it's sexual material, I definitely think it needs to be older. I would say at least 16. If you have material that's expressing some sort of sexual theme beyond maybe a kiss or something like that. Although kids these days at younger than 16 are doing way more than that. So I don't know if maybe that has to do with why people are categorizing things so much. Although the people that are talking about banning books and challenges are in denial about what their kids really are doing and what they're already exposed to. That's a whole nother ballgame. Zane is 16, so Zay's tough is tame. That also goes when it comes to violence and things like that. Okay, you have your intimacy, your material, but you also have the violence. Also, when they talk about racial things, when you are in certain marginalized populations, I think that you are exposed to violence at a very young age. And also, like, let's say you're Black, because I'm Black, you're exposed to racial themes really early on, like prejudices and stuff. So to say that I don't want my kid exposed to that in a book, okay, well, are they walking out in the street? Are they watching the news? Anyway, be saying bye, y'all, because we'll be here all day. Okay. There's another thing. A couple of people saying, I grew up reading all these messed up books when I was younger and turned out fine. The world is a lot different to when we were younger. That is true. That is true. That is true. I mean, but I will say some of these books we should not have been reading potentially, and they were not geared towards us when we were younger. How did we get exposed to them? I got exposed to certain things just being on my mama's shelf. Not that say my mama was letting me, but that's another thing. It's not like the school library as a middle schooler had probably Zane books or stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what y'all library was working with, okay? But I'm just saying, or if you go to the public library and you find a sexy book, that don't necessarily mean it was for me supposed to be in there, but I went towards it. Now that's another ball game. I'm not about banning a book because I went somewhere where it probably wasn't geared towards me and picked up a book, time and place. Parents back then didn't read, parents back then didn't read the books back then. Today, parents aren't reading the book, but they're getting information online and will go with what people say about the book. That is true. That is true. Because we as adults do that too. Hey, I heard that wasn't good. Let's not read it, So yeah, I believe that if you're going to say you don't like something or whatnot, I think that you need to have an educated opinion. Pick it up. Then you can say your point. Yes. Where we're growing up, I feel like going from reading babysitting class to adult. It happens. It happens, It happens. Hell, y'all, some of these kids can shock me. Kids these days are doing the most, okay? And they can shock me. So when we're talking about I don't want exposure to certain things, I don't want these kids exposing me to certain things, okay? I'm just saying. Parents should be having age-appropriate conversations. Yes, facts. Exposed to too much more today. Facts. When I was coming to the 80s, I was reading Donald Goines. I've never read Donald Goines, but yes, I do hear that it is material that will get you to thinking. Kids aren't thinking these days. They're just emulating. Kids section of the libraries, it went up to stuff 13 or 14. I migrated adult section of 12 and felt like such a brave adventure. Yes. And here's the thing. If you're going to migrate to that in your local library, then have at it. If you're mature enough and if your parents should be aware, not that they are, but I'm just saying that's another ball game. To me, local libraries, we'll be here all day. Okay. I understand when people are talking about school libraries and being more selective about what is available within that school library. Local libraries, okay, y'all need to leave my library alone because it needs to be a little bit of everything there. Librarians should be given more credit about materials should be stocked and who should be allowed to borrow certain books rather than non-book people stirring up online. I agree. Facts, Kiana Babysitters considered a children's book series. Yepers. Ashley's Shot Bookish Realm. Yes, she has tons of information. Yes, because Ashley is a librarian and she is passionate about it. I appreciate having somebody that is passionate about children's literature and is putting this out here because there are many people that are on BookTube that are parents and need to be aware. So I agree and I love that she is so informational. And I did not say informationable. I love that she is informational. Okay. I will disseminate some information, but I like quirkiness. So you're not going to get it in a straightforward fashion from me. But yes, go to her channel. Make sure you are subscribed. Okay. Teachers Week. It's also Nurses Week as well. Any nurses in the house? Bow down to you. Y'all, we're going to be leaving shortly. Say bye. 14 years old. Do buddy reads, advanced, and doesn't like YA. Some discussions on what is being read. There you go. I agree. Discussion. I think y'all should be discussing the work regardless. Even if it's a kid's book, we should be discussing. Discuss your math, discuss your English, discuss history. Discussions. Parents need to talk to their kids and get involved in what they're doing. That is part of the issue here. Barbary, born in elementary school, addicted to watching hardcore horror movies. That stuff is not even shown in cinemas. With stuff like that, I wonder, yep. And they're in the midst of violent video games. And then they're like, oh, kids are shooting up schools because of video games. No, they're shooting up schools because you're not dealing with them. All right. Teachers, there we go. Hashtag teachers appreciate y'all gift cards and a bottle of liquor. That's what some of these teachers need. Yeah, I'm just saying. Your ass's parents in the 90s, they would be on everything, video games, comic book, where are those? Yeah, okay. They're having mommy day. I don't know, y'all. I don't want to say disrespect folks, but I'm just saying that if you're a parent out there, get involved in a very realistic way and challenge the people that are challenging what material your kids are or are not exposed to. And also, I would say get involved early on in these reading lists because people are saying, oh, my kids shouldn't have to read this, shouldn't have to read this. Okay, well, why do I have to read it too? You know, so I'm just saying. CNN Arizona for, oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. There you go. Well, happy Nurses Week as well to you, Alan. Okay, y'all, I got to get going. I got stuff to do. I got to go and wash my dog and clip her up because she is a mess. Okay. So thank y'all very much for coming today. Much appreciated. I am going to finish this dang book today. I'm so pissed I didn't finish it at Sprint, but I had a few things I had to work out. So thank y'all very much for coming. I hope that y'all have a fantastic day. Look forward to my video later in the week. And I'm going to be having some funny, artistic type, in my opinion, content coming up on my channel. So I hope that y'all are here for the chaos and some of the changes that are coming. So much appreciated. Bye, y'all. I hope that y'all have a great day.